Greetings, my Rantians. Hope you all are doing well today, and welcome to another episode of the Anno 1800 modded campaign. Before we begin, I always have to do this, okay? I made a fool of myself. I know the American education system is not that top tier, as we all know, especially the place that I'm from. So I was saying the name of these freaking houses incorrectly the whole damn time. Subsistence. There you go. Happy? Now I got it correct. And truth be told, if I don't act this way, then I'll just be like everybody else. Honest to God. No, think about that for a second. If I pronounce everything properly, if I wasn't quirky, awkward, you know, all those things put into one, just being me, I seriously doubt any of you guys would want to watch me. Why? Because I wouldn't want to watch me. That would just be, no. So, this is all part of me. I come on here, I know 100% I don't pronounce things properly most of the time. Well, not most of the time. A decent amount of the time. And I like to make a fool of myself. So that's why I'm here. And I know you guys are loving it every single day. That's why you click on these videos. That's why you enjoy them. And that's why I want to just take a moment to thank again every single one of you who are continuing to support me in this channel's rise. You all are incredible. I really appreciate it. Before we get into the build again, we received a message from Father Stephanus from the monastery of St. Isidore, mentioning to us that him and his group are unfortunately in hiding at the moment because their monastery was utterly destroyed by La Corona during their initial attack, all for the reason that they just decided to engage in Rantian protectorate status. I want this known. They are peaceful people. They have no military ambitions, nothing whatsoever. Just a monastery. And now, La Corona is trying to hunt them down to steal the remaining wealth from the monastery to help fund their military campaign against us. That is unacceptable. We will be taking control of the situation. We are going to be rebuilding the monastery of St. Isidore after we get to the other projects. Rest assured, Father, we will indeed be able to come to your rescue in due time. But I want you to know, Saint Cyr, Xandros, Vrain, they're safe havens. They're under our control. Bring your people. They'll be safe for the time being. But now, we're going to get into the build with Xandros, and we did work on this particular stuff. I am still trying to get it so this thing is working, but the problem is, I have a feeling just based on the position that I put it, the administration building is not going to cover the additional slots that are going to be here through the cultivation areas. And oh, Henry, thank you for mentioning this in the previous episode. I did make an error when I was talking about the clay sinks. I mentioned that these ones are exactly the same as a normal clay pit. I was wrong. These actually function in a minute. Those ones are at 30 seconds. So thank you so much for making that correction. I really do appreciate that one. And what we're going to do is we're going to continue to work over here in Xandros and hopefully try to, you know, expand upon the administration itself. So we need some more clay in order to get apple cider out. But right now, I think the ship is coming back. Is that it? No, this is not it. It will be coming from Vrain, so it'll take a hot minute. Obviously, the length of time for it to get there. This one goes to Saint Cyr. So where is the... Oh, it was a scrubbing buddy. Oh, really? You didn't take a lot, did you? Okay, well, we'll figure that out. We still have 35 over here. I don't think that's that big of a deal, you know, truth be told, but it is what it is. I'd like to see if I can get more of these guys up to the workers, which they're happy right now, and that's fantastic. We're going to have to start working on the sausages, the bread, the soap, because again, the landowners too would want that. But one thing that I am curious about, now that I probably shouldn't do that considering how... Oh, wait a minute, you are working. There's only 8 in there. That's not a lot. That's not a lot at all. I think what we should do is we should build this side a little bit more. Let's try to get up in here and build some more of these subsistence. There you go. Subsistence homes. See, I'm doing better. I'm doing better. And pretty much get this whole area situated. I really like the fact that I can use these roads instead of, you know, utilizing the bricks, because I want to focus using the bricks on other sources, and truth be told, this is not something that I really wanted to allocate a bunch towards. Oh good, we're still within the radius over here. I was just building, not thinking, and boom, it works out perfectly. Well, we'll get it over to here. I think what I would like to also do is start getting some more farm fields over in this side. So let's get some more of these subsistence homes built up over here. Oh, this looks so cool. It works perfectly. It worked perfectly along this road. I didn't pre-plan this. I swear to God, I didn't. Let's build a road here. Let's build a road down to here. Perfect. Do you guys have everything you need? So we can get them a market. They will want a chapel close by because we only have this church, but we can build like local chapels and stuff like that. That'll be fine. I really need to get all these roads like demolished and replace them with these, truth be told, because they are acting as, you know, paved roads, and that's fantastic. I want to utilize that more. So from this point onward, we're going to start building some farms, and we're going to have to build the subsistence grain farms. There we go. I'll build this first one right over here. Now, the tools are a bit of a concern. I'm going to have to build more. So, okay, we have the horses. That's good. We have these tools enough for now because we're going to have to expand upon that for sure. Let's go ahead and actually, let me get the modules going first. Let's get the horse plow, and then I don't like putting the fertilizer silos right on the roads. I truthfully don't. Really, I do not. Let's get this one, and then we will build in all of these grain farm fields. That's at 90. We'll take that to 96. That looks very pretty. Very pretty indeed. Just the scene. We're going to need to get some bread. We're going to have to get some stuff for the silos going into these, like the horses. Potentially, we can just have the horses be bred right over here, and then, for example, send them over to Sancerre so we can get rid of, like, maybe this one. But I think that's the only horse training ground we have over here, is it? I do believe so. I don't see them anywhere else. No. No, we're good. So I would like the best horses in this region to come from here. I think that's probably going to be really cool RP-wise. This is a good test. Let me just go and get rid of this road. And I'm going to replace it with this cool one right here. Yeah, see, that just, it's perfect. It makes it all the way to this silo. And I really like that. Let me get another of the... I'm not going to say it. I physically cannot. I've said it enough. That's all you're getting. We'll build this one over here. I'm not mirroring it per se, but I mean, it's kind of looking somewhat the same. Let's get this road built up to there, and we'll get the farms built up too. Dude, listen, I appreciate it, but I really don't want to go on any expeditions right now. I have a lot of other stuff to tackle. Thank you. Appreciate it, but no thank you. I'm gonna get rid of one little tile and put the 96 one right there, because these guys are gonna work pretty damn fast. I mean, these guys already are, which is great. And utilizing these horses is always nice too. Problem is, we won't have the capability of getting to like this one with these farms. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect it up with this. Actually, you know, Cat may not appreciate this one, and I could feel the pain, trust me. Oh, where are the ruins? Oh, you guys. Okay, you're not in... Oh, man. That was a funny conversation. I hope you enjoyed that one for sure. Essentially, it was me extending these farm fields more than what they were supposed to, especially when it came on Vrain. But I got a good laugh out of it. I'm pretty sure Cat did as well. Okay, now we have those, so you are still now within the range. Okay, so we have to fix up this road as well. I'll just go ahead and just get rid of the whole thing. Let's fix it from now. Get this built up. I want to just mention that if you guys are interested, also, not sure how many of you guys have gone over to check out the 2205 campaign, but it is definitely very, very fun, and I would highly recommend, if you know, just give it the old college kids try if you want to take a look-see at it. I'm not going to get rid of that warehouse. I'm just going to keep this one here. It's definitely a lot of fun. I have never played Anno 2205 before, and if you guys want to check out a really chaotic gameplay of me trying to figure everything out, then by all means, you know where to find it. So we have this one working, we have this one starting up, because now they're going to go over to this warehouse to get what they require. And the hope today is going to be to try to get over to the Manor Park, which technically we only need 2 more people in here. You know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna do this. Let's get a cultivation zone going. Okay, so does the cultivation zone not require the administration range? I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. It just needs to be connected to it for it to be effective. Yeah, okay. Alright, alright, alright. I like that. There's a different skin to this? Oh, there are different skins to them! Oh, no, do not do this to me. Oh, don't do this to me at all. Please, no. Please, no. Oh, God, I just found this out. What do you mean? I like this one. I really like this one. This one's also nice, too. I'm gonna fix this one out right now. Hold on. I have to make them look kind of similar, otherwise it's gonna bother me. Okay, so we have 2 of these ones. How many citrus are we gonna need specifically out of here? We're gonna need 2, but I don't think these guys aren't producing at the moment, so I can't really do much with it. I'll just leave it be and hopefully it'll fix itself. But while I'm doing that, I think I'm gonna just fix up the roads here. I know this is gonna really suck, but whatever. I have to do this. Go and build up the surrounding paving. And then we're gonna link it up to here. So at least they're still going. That's kind of a good thing. It never stopped. That's nice. I think with regards to the Manor Park, I might just put it like right in the middle here. So change up how this looks. Make it a nice little entrance going up into this spot. You know, I do want the Manor Park for Xandros because this is essentially the prince's palace to look very grand. So this whole section probably is going to be one big park, if I'm being honest with you. I'd probably like taking these mineral deposits away for a time being, but we will probably utilize them later on. Okay, can we can't extend this, but at least this is working. Okay. Now then, we're going to have to get some services back here for these people. So in the form of a chapel to start off, that'll increase their happiness. Looks like the water is going down a little bit. Let's just take a look-see. Yes, it is. It's at 5 out of, and requiring 5. We're only at 3. Let's put another well house right over here. And then I think I'll put, it needs to be an admin range, right? No, it doesn't. Okay, that's kind of good. I'll put the next one right over here. That should solve the problem. Yeah, that's now exactly at 5. I don't know whether I want to produce schnapps here. Truth be told, it is just the biggest hassle ever, and I've never, in all of my time playing Anno 1800, have ever wanted to willingly produce it. Truthfully, I would always get rid of it. Even the people in the Arctic, I would just cease altogether. How are we doing with this? I don't think it's enough still. Now I'm kind of paranoid with regards to it. Okay, we're almost there. Let's get another set going. Because we're also going to have to... that's not even, which sucks. This would be even, though. I like this. But in order to get the road back here, it'll be different. Let me change it out to this pathway. I really like this pathway. And I'll extend this road over to here. I think that should be sufficient now, and I want to imagine that the tools are still good enough. Yeah, they are indeed. And the clay is now up to 5. Let me see here on Sunseared. You should definitely have a decent amount. I'm not taking any bricks from here right now. There's 338, but I know these guys are using it as well. Yeah. Yeah, I'm also going to be using some of these smaller islands as resource-based islands, because Sapphire's right in this regard. These are the ones that have, like, the hemp fertility, the linseed, the apiaries, and all that stuff, so we're going to have to expand upon this, otherwise we are going to run out of stuff. So these smaller islands, unless, like, this one, for example, is quite interesting. I like that it has these 3 mountains on it. May not be a bad spot for the monastery, if I'm being honest, because we have marble deposit over here. That's quite intriguing to me. Yeah, there's... oh, maybe this one too. This one's smaller. This one's a little bit too small. I don't feel like it's a good one for right there. We've used all the clay in here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just take a shipment of clay over. Let me use the buttercup really quick. I'm gonna take a full amount of clay over to Xandros physically. Yeah, that should be sufficient enough. 200 over here should go a long way. And we want to get the bread production and stuff going. Let me see about all of that. I probably have to go to the workers physically. Where it at though? Right here. We'll have the bakery. So this is the Old Town bakery skin, but I think I like the other. Don't these guys have one? I thought they had one. Am I just losing it again? I think I'm losing it again. 100% I'm losing. No. Okay. Oh, and you guys explained the whole foreign trade company thing to me. Thank you for that. I am going to work on that probably later on in the episode. So we'll get to seeing what that's all about. Hey, dude, look at that. Look at that. See, you are capable of being a decent human being. Go. Shoo. Yeah, you guys explained how this mechanic works exactly, so I will definitely be implementing that later on. Thank you so much for that. It was something that I had a hunch I knew what it was all about, but at the same time, it was like, I'm not sure. Okay, so this is just a normal bakery building. Gotcha. I'm just going to copy it and take it over to here. And I think in order for, like, complete realism, we want them in the town somewhat. I'll put one right over here. We'll change it out and get the... Oh, that's why. It has its own skin. That's what was confusing me. So we have a local bakery over there. I think maybe... Hold on. The smaller building also was kind of intriguing to me. Because we might be able to fit it... Oh, there it was. Hold on. Let me... There it is. I think we might be able to tuck this thing away right here. And that would be kind of cool, right? Because the road's already built up over here. So let's get the smaller bakery and we'll tuck it in here as if this is a local shop. Local bakery right over here. Nice, nice, nice. I can't change the building skin. I'm not going to because it's just going to look weird. And it might actually, cause a lot of clipping issues. So I think right in the front, what I would like to do is probably put like a newspaper stand. And perhaps a... Aha! I know exactly where we're putting. Banner. Yes. Perfect. Love to see it. Post office looking good. How are you doing? It's getting better. For sure. I mean, extra goods coming out of there is going to be fantastic, but it's still not top tier. It might also be the duration that they're going all the way to there, but... no. I mean, productivity seems to be okay. It's at 1 minute and 8 seconds. Yeah, it should technically level out in time. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this one, put it over here, get the road going. And for all intents and purposes, that should be sufficient. That should be sufficient indeed. So we're getting the... Oh, we need to get flour. That's what we need. We need to get some flour. I believe if I were to get rid of like this much, it would work, but these farms are perfectly positioned right now. I'm not going to mess with it. I do need to go ahead and build the flour mill, which I love these flour mills. They're gorgeous. I want to put this one probably like right here. Yeah, I like this flour mill and it'll go and collect from right over there. Are you not connected? There's no road connection here? Oh, Lord. What the hell? Where'd it go? I'll fix that really quick. Let's get this connected to this one. Boom. Done. Probably do that with the timber as well, because I do need these guys to work pretty damn fast. Let me go and connect them up as well, like so. Connect them up too. I'm just doing it little by little. Anywhere I feel like is really important. So that spot's definitely important to get a bunch. Let's go ahead and put all this in here. We can only get 150, no big deal. And what are the other stuff here? Yes, the old police department is going to be necessary. I think I want to put 2 of them right on the opposite sides of the road. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that vibe. Probably going to have to move a couple more stuff in here to put, for example, the medieval school. It's not that large of a building, but it's still like, oh, you know what? No, not necessarily. Yeah, I would have to. This pub is so large, I can't justify it. Or here. No, no, no. This would kind of work, I think. The only issue is that the road won't go straight through anymore. It will just go to in front of the post office, which I'm okay with. I'd rather have the school and have it be effective in this regard than anything else. Let's put the school like this. So we have that already starting up for these guys when they actually can make use of it. And I think that one flower should be good enough because there's a lot of bread that can come out from here. Yeah, perfect. I also believe that I would like to bring in the piggies from Saint Cyr because we already have a bunch over here, don't we? Or are they going through all of it? There's a bunch over here, and we're maxed out on sausages. So, what ship is bringing what over to Xandros? Let me see. That's bringing in the goods. That's the the shitty route. Let's take this one. No, this one and this one. They're all maxed out. I'll just use another ship for this. We have the Guillemot right here. We'll take from this one. I'll just start taking just a little bit of the... Should I take the pigs? Yeah, I'll take the pigs. Pigs will be easier. And for now, I think I'll take about 100. Which I don't know why it doesn't take the 100 per se. It might just because the ships are modded or they just don't have the capability of doing so. It doesn't matter. Don't care. I'm just going to have it start up from now. And bring that over to Xandros. I would really prefer not having the pig farms on Xandros proper. But I'm not sure. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do us a solid as well. We're going to need soap here at some point. So let's bring in some soap too. It won't come with this load, but it will with the next one. Not a big deal. And we're getting our first flour heading over to these locations. Next one is going to be the sausages. I want to make it the cool skin. So we're going to put this one over here and change it up. That's the first one. And I'll fix up the road too. It's really just trying to get the administration to be as large as possible, which I think we can expand a little bit more given the fact that these guys are now happier. Oh, they're going to need the manor park. Okay, let me see how I can make this look really freaking cool, because I really enjoy this mechanic and I think it's going to look really, really awesome when I have this whole area set up for them. But we shall see. Like everything else, it is a process of trial and error. How much are you bringing? 31? Yeah, that's not bad. It's not great either. But it'll hold on to it because it should be almost full up in here with the clay, right? Yeah, there's 125 in here. At any rate, it'll drop off most of it, then go and get some more. Absolutely beautiful day. We're not facing any weather-related issues. Love it. And you know what I forgot? I needed to connect this bad boy up to the road. Okay, now we have that connected. I might as well sing his hum here. I'm just gonna fix all of it. Might as well. Why wouldn't I? Can I click, please? Thank you. Go over to here, go over to here. Yeah, Anno 2205 is a lot of fun. And I also want to bring to your attention something else. If you guys are interested, there are text channels on the Discord. If you guys haven't joined the Discord quite yet, the link is always in the description along with the main channel page. For RP related purposes. So if you guys are interested in starting up a RP Rantian character, like a legit one of your own design, it could be based on the lore, and I'll do my best to get the lore done, written, put onto the Discord as quickly as possible, hopefully within the next couple of days. My life is just something else. You'll be able to see what the whole universe I'm thinking about is working, and you can design a character in that regard, which a lot of you guys have already begun something, but I am the one who's at fault here. I haven't had the time to put it up, so that is the issue. When I have that set up though, believe me, I'll let everybody know within probably a post either on the Discord itself or you know, potentially both locations. I think that's a really good idea, just to make sure everyone can see it. I don't like how these homes would look, so I'm just gonna work it this way for now. And this is going to be the cutoff. So right here, I'm going to get rid of this section of the road. I'm going to put the Manor Park entrance. And that is not close enough. No, it's not. I'm just going to test this out really quick. I'll put it to like maybe here then. How about that one? That one is better. Okay, we'll have this one instead. I don't know whether this idea of mine's going to work, but we'll find out. And we'll have these connected here. I'll have to get a little section around both sides of this, but this is essentially going to be the main entrance going into the palace itself. And what I normally like to do if I'm starting any form of beautification, for some reason, this is just how my brain works, I really like to put these fences just to see the area that I'm initially working with. Now, we know that this is going to be a pretty big place, right? And I think I would like to take this much space in order to build the park for them. And I'm going to do the same over on this side and bring it up here. And this, yeah, this is a large area. Very, very large area. It may not, it's probably not even going to be fully within the range of this thing to make sense, but I always enjoy building large parks, and this is no exception. And from here, I will drag it all the way over to this side. So this is what our perspective territory for the prince is going to be. Pretty spacious, if I'm being honest with you. And we're going to get rid of all of this. We're going to get rid of all of this. We're going to get rid of all of these. Because, I mean, I can build the trees later on. Or plant the trees, whatever. What trees go. Whatever. You know what I mean. The first and foremost, most important thing here is going to be the banners. Now, these are the... I think Mr. Robert, Mr. Major are working on the Principality ones, an additional banners and such for the mod, but for the all intents and purposes, this is perfect right now. I'm going to be utilizing the RANTIAN naval banner for the Principality. And we're going to start off by getting some of these really cool ornaments going. I love to put these statues at both sides. I think that's really nice. And they do count, which is wonderful. I don't even know if this is even enough for them right now. Yeah, now they have to replenish because I completely got rid of their road, so now they're pissed off at me. Shocker. This has some merit to it. Let's see. I can try something like this. Yeah, and yeah. I think I'm also going to take the naval banner and put it at this side as well. That is a very loud car going behind my home. I do not appreciate them whatsoever. And then the iris girdle fountains right here and right here. That's very pretty already. Very nice. And then... still hasn't, but at least we're getting the soap in here. That's one good thing. I don't really want to touch the wine quite yet because I know I'm making just enough for the landowners over there on Saint-Cyr. That's the reason why I didn't want to bring that one over quite yet. Let's see, what else can we utilize in the middle? So we do have the regular paving, which I do always appreciate, and I'll put that right there to start up. But then we also do have their own stuff. So let's go back over to the manor parks. And like, for example, the Lovers Park is always very pretty. But I want to put this probably somewhere like in here, right? We have a road that can go over to that side. It will look pretty cool. And by road, essentially, I'm talking about going here to Old Town Pack using this cobblestone and dragging it all the way to here to make it look completely natural. So this is a fantastic radius for that, and it's still within this radius. And it still does not count fully, but we're working on it little by little. Not a big deal. The next one, I don't want it to look like identical on both sides either, but one thing that I did appreciate back when I was, making my initial settlements in the expert campaign, and this is an idea brought by Lord Lemon, to change up the colors of the grass if it wants to change out on me. No, apparently it doesn't want to today. But normally, like, changing out the grass and whatnot into, like, different shades, it would always look really nice. And you have, like, different patterns and such. But if that's not functioning for me right now, I'm not going to even bother. What are these ones? These ones are mosaics. I think this would work well-ish if I can find some cool ones that would fit the style. Because these ones are part of, like, any... Ooh. That one would kind of be cool. Oh, wait a minute. This has some merit. This is more Atlantean. This is part of the Atlantean set, is it not? Yeah, I think... What was the next one? I mean, we have to cycle through. There's a whole bunch of ornaments. Like, that's ruins. Yeah, maybe I revisit that one later. I think the mosaics would be kind of cool. There was one for an Imperial Eagle. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's put this one here. And we'll put this one over on the other side. That looks nice. Oh, they also do have the option. Okay, so that was number 7. No, I kind of feel number 7 is the nicest one here. Yep, we'll use that one. And then just checking to make sure. I want to try and figure out something to do with not... Like, I like the promenade streets a lot. I just can never find the best place to put them. But for all intents and purposes, I guess I can put, like, some sets over here. See, that worked out rather well. But in the grand scheme of things, like, this side is not looking fantastic. At least to my eyes, it's not. Can I go over here? I want to put, like, a... I want a lake here. Let's see what a lake will look like over here. Just something intriguing. Gonna have to constantly drag it, though. That kind of looks nice. It's very tranquil. I do appreciate that. Can I just go and copy a whole section of this? Yeah, I can. This makes it a lot easier. Yeah. That has a lot of merit to it. You're still not perfect. I think over in this spot, I'm gonna put some of their actual ornaments down. And by actual ornaments, I mean these traditional market stalls. These ones are always really nice. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can put some market stalls in the middle here. Oh. Maybe. Hold on. Give me a second. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, that is kind of interesting. Let me get this connected up right there. I feel like it needs a tree of some sort. Let me get rid of this one. I'm going to go back over to this cosmetic pack. So we're doing a little bit of beautification work today, aren't we? This one's a bigger tree. I don't want that one. The willow. Yeah, I'll put a willow down. Yeah, that's kind of nice, isn't it? Yeah, I like it. Still not fulfilling the condition because they're... Love them so much. Oh, and an observation post might be interesting. Kind of in the middle. We'll have to have another road connection or some sort of connection to it. So I'll have this spot taken away. That taken away. Put that right there in the middle. And then... Where's that street? Get this street built up here. I don't know why I keep clicking on that one. Now it's an obsession. Now it's an obsession to see what we need. Oh, you know what? I guess I can also do something like this. I'll take the market stalls and I'll put them right along the promenade on both sides. It wouldn't make total sense because some of these don't have... Ah, there we go. So now the manor park is just perfect. And then building around it is going to be really nice as well. So we can essentially do whatever we want with the remaining area. But it's a good starter. We have 49 out of whatever the hell, 50. Oh, they're going to need a school. That would help them out. That gives them how many? +4 happiness. Lifestyle needs. They're getting their local mail, so that's a good one. We can build the school for them, absolutely. And I think I'll take this one for sure, because it'll be within the range too. So let's go ahead and put this bad boy right here, and that'll make them completely happy. Not only like completely euphoric. Look at that smile. Isn't that nice? I also love the fact that these things give influence. Influence is that one thing in this game that ticks me off to high hell. I have to always be careful with these streets too. Might be nice to have a little park around this particular chapel as well. We should get a police station or something over here too. I think I'd like to put a police station right over here. That'll look kind of nice. Oh, can I change the... Okay, I can't change these guys out to have the vegetables only. That kind of sucks, but not bent out of shape about it. I can just provide what they require. I'll get some more homes over here. I might go a longer way. Maybe not. I have a bad tendency of trying to not stick to this. Ugh, crap. Let me just see about this. Let me connect this road up over here. And this right here and that right there. Make these roads a little bit thicker. Get these guys here, and then I will bring some homes over to, like, right here. I think they're still within the administration range. They should be. Yep, they're good. Whether they have all of their requirements on their hand is a different matter entirely. And I think if there's anything that they're lacking, it's the water. Yeah, the water, because vegetables are still fine. The apple cider's still fine. The work clothes, a little bit sus. The tools, we're going to have to buckle down on that a little bit more. Having enough citrus out here and the beef is always nice. Oh, yeah, because we have the grain silos now, so they're working very nicely. The wine is something I'm kind of keen on, because I want to see what this thing looks upgraded. I'm not going to lie. I really want to see what this thing looks like upgraded. How much wine do we have over here? Just do a quick little look. Wine, 127. They are not producing over and above their means. There's a bunch of grapes. There's not enough barrels coming out. And I guess maybe I can do something here. Yeah, let's try it. Let's see what we can do. I need to go and build 2 more of the barrel works, which we have them here. And I don't know where to put them in this conglomerate. Like, we can probably get rid of some homes in order to do this. Or would they fit here? Where they're still within admin range, I think. So let's just put them here. Put at least 2 or 3 perhaps over here. They're going to need timber and they're going to need the ropes. So I think there's plenty of rope here, is there not? Rope. Where the rope at? There it is, 341. Yeah, that's just fine. Okay, so we're going to get... That essentially equates to 1 more brewery when it comes to the wine itself. I think we're overproducing a little bit when it comes to the beer, but I'm not opposed to that. Let me get rid of this. I'll put another one of these guys in there because I'm getting so many grapes out here. I need more wine. And knowing that those guys... Please leave. I need to get at least 1 more to be completely safe. Yeah, to be completely safe, I would want 1 more, at least. So we'll have to get 4 of these total. Let's get this guy right over here, and then this guy right over here. I think I should probably move him, to be honest with you. Get this one. What the hell? This one over here. Nice. So we have those guys working. And then another... maybe over here. That'll be kind of nice. I don't want to completely remove these guys, but look at the road. Apparently I messed up with it. And we'll put this one right here. Good. Get rid of this road. And I'm going to fix it up really quick with putting this one right now. And that should be pretty solid. Now, I can utilize this route to also bring in the wine. And I'm only going to make it possible for them to have about 50 here. And then everything else can go over to Xandros. So let me find the wine route. Minimum stock. Actually, I can probably take it lower. Take it to 20. Get as much as we can over there. Because I really want to see what this looks like upgraded. Is this the route? Yeah, this is indeed. So it's bringing the pigs. It's bringing the other stuff. Nice. Oh, we can really expand this. Nice. Finally to get over here. Good. Love to see it. And that means we can go ahead and upgrade these homes. Looking awesome. we're gonna need some more tools. That's for certain. We can probably put them here. The admin goes all the way to here, right? Yeah, it does. Not entirely, but it's still pretty good. Let's go ahead and put this here and this here. You're still within the range. Good, 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 good. I want to fix up the road here a little bit because I don't want it to look completely stagnant all over. And with building those ones, I can work to upgrade a couple more of these guys into the workers, because the thing that I'm trying to balance here is not only the fact that they're using the tools just as is, but you know, eventually, like right over here, they're going to be using the tools. But the other thing about this is, in order to upgrade the homes themselves, you need tools. Cool thing is that I do have a bunch over there on Xandros, so I can in fact bring a whole set over, upgrade a bunch of these guys, and not have to worry about it after the fact. Because right now, we're getting to the point that we are going to be utilizing a lot of these things. And I do want to make sure that there's plenty in here at all times. I really do. If we're maxed out on here, then what I'd like to also consider is getting some horse training grounds built up. And that way we can start with these guys as well. Does the admin range go over to here so I can get another farm going? Yeah, let's get another subsistence farm built up. Nice. This here, and then this there. I hate building it on the road, but it is what it is. I have to do it. Get another set of the... Is that perfect? Yeah, I'm not making it. There we go. Perfect. Now it is. We have another farm here. As I feel like if we get more of these, I might be able to relieve the pressure on Sincere at some point, or rather. I'm just very keen on seeing what these landowners look when they're at level 2. Because we saw what this one looked like. Where the heck is it? We saw what these ones look like, which the roof on top, it looks cool. There's a cannon up there? I just noticed the cannon. That's really sick. There's one, oh, there's two over here. Hey, lady, do you know how to use those things? I don't think that's military attire. Oh, man. Really cool. We have 321 over here. Where's the buttercup? Get over here. Let's get a whole bunch of these tools. Bring it over to Xandros. We're going to use them. It's not doing us any good just sitting over here and accumulating. It's a good thing that it is accumulating. That's not what I'm saying. I just want it to be a little bit more effective. Oh, right. What is your problem? Oh, crud. I'll tell you what the problem is. I didn't build you your freaking road. Now I did. You are going to do wonders, I think. We should probably get these to also have a silo to them now that we have... I can build it on this side? Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. I don't care. So long as it's going to work, that's all I care about. I'm going to go and upgrade you once. Nice. And we'll have to get another... framework knitter. I think what I would do instead is potentially get the advanced, because these things are a lot faster, and I mean, I use 125 workers for... No, I'm just gonna build a regular building. It's at 93. Ew, ew, ew. No, no. I'll put a framework knitter in a town. Where can I put this one? This seems to be a little industrial corner. I'm gonna put this thing right back here. And I'll grab a section of this road, build it down over to here. So we're gonna have to get some more clothes, that's for sure. How are we doing with the rest of this stuff? They are low on water again. I will build... Oh no, this is the clean water pump. I want the... Is a clean water pump better? Oh, it is. This is at 20 seconds. These guys are at a minute. No wonder. But I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to keep... No. I have to look at efficiency a little bit, and this is definitely a lot more efficient. We are overlapping on the radius with you. Okay, we're getting rid of you. Because this fits in here. It also does kind of fit the vibe, if I'm being really, really honest. It does fit the vibe. Okay, that should help out a decent amount, right? Where's the water at? It's at 6. Okay. Clothes good. Apple cider good. Tools good. All the rest good. Nice, nice, nice. We'll get one more, the clean water pumps. I think... No, that's not a good spot for it. We can potentially put it back here. Yeah. Let's put it back over here, and we're going to have to get a warehouse at some point over here. So we'll have this set up like so. And do they have the wine yet? Yeah, they do. Okay, let's see what these guys look like at level 2. Not much of a change. Did you guys see much of a change? Not really. Influence from the church. Okay. Well, at least we know now that they're going to want the goulash, the glass, and obviously marzipan, coffee, chassis, and the suits. But there wasn't much difference to the building itself. I mean, it doesn't matter. So long as they're happy and it's working, I'm fine with that. Okay, where are you at? I need you to get some of those tools. Yeah. 200 be fantastic. I'm just going to take it over there. I have to check the values. Are they still... Okay, so now they're going to be consuming a bunch more stuff. At least we have a decent amount of wine coming out of here. That's what I'm happy about. All these values, they're just perfect. Right now, they're just perfect. But I would like to also start sending... Why are we losing out on people? Oh, candles. Oh, crud. Okay. Well, that is definitely something we're going to have to fix. There's 135 candles in here, and there's not enough coming to here. So we have to inspect Vrain. Vrain is maxed out on the honey, right? That's why it's not produced. Well, not only the honey, but the ornate candle makers are not making it ridiculously fast either. I think I want to try and fix up the roads here so they'll be a little bit more effective. This is going... Because this is taking forever. This is taking absolute forever. All right, here we go. It's gonna suck, but we gotta do it. Head over here. I need to copy this. Go over here. Everything is going to be really pissed off with me till I get it all sorted. Make it look nice as well, because I'm dragging these roads. Yeah, that's good there. That's good there. You're good to there. You're good there. You're good there. You're good in here. And you're good in here. Plus there. I don't need the road behind it. Why did I build a road behind it? Huh. Don't even know. Well, at least that's that spot. You need a road connection. That there. Okay. Yeah, we need to get more candles out of here, that's for sure. And then getting the rest of the town to also have these roads is going to be absolutely imperative. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of all the other dirt roads around here, as much as possible, and then change them up really freaking quick. Okay. Get this over here, extend it up, take it up to here, boom, boom, boom. It's a lot easier when you can just click and drag, that's for sure. I'm also trying to see if I can make the roads how they used to be for the most part. Have this connected over to back there. Good. You're good to here. You're good there. Get a little section there. Boom. You don't have enough workforce because these guys aren't connected to the roads and the admin and yada, yada, yada. I've heard it all. Boom. Nice. Have to get this because there was a road that goes down here and through here, over to there, over to here, and over to there. Did I fix it? I think I did. Nice. It's all looking pretty good. There are large sections around, but I will probably fix them at another time. We need to get more of the candles though. So we have enough of the beeswax coming out. We also have a bunch of rope here. So getting more of these traditional farmer workforces allocated towards this is going to be really crucial. And I think they're coming in little by little. Their lifestyle needs... That doesn't just... It doesn't do anything with their population size. Like, I can't justify sending over soap in order for this to happen. What can I get rid of? I don't think I can get rid of anything. Oh, wait, hold on. Even if I get one more candle maker, I think that'll be sufficient, at least for now. Let's put this guy right here. You'll start working. Then how much are you going to be producing? You're going to get up to 8. How much does Sunseer need? You need 5. You need 5. So here's what I'm going to do. On Sunseer, the lowest they can have is going to be 20 as well. That way we can get some more of these guys over towards Xandros so we can help out with their population. Yeah, because not having any candles means we cannot upgrade anything, and that's not good. Where you at? Why'd you only come to here? Go over here. You try to do something, and then the game tells you again you can't do it properly. I wanted to get at least the tools and the school, which we have the school, so we need to get up to the tools built up so we can see what this row looks like with the artisans, because that'll be really cool to see. All right, so that's a bunch of tools in there. Now we just have to wait for the freaking candles. Go and move you out of the way. I want to make some really nice dockyards as well. Why are you staying all the way there? Oh my god, this game can be derpy sometimes. It could just be because of the harbor area. Let me just see. Out of sheer curiosity, No, that's like so far away to stand for this. I don't know. It's weird. It's interesting. I'm kind of... This game makes me laugh sometimes in the most random of things. I wonder if you're the same way. Alrighty. Continuing on into the afternoon. Does really look really nice. Which ship is bringing the stuff over? I think it's coming now. You're... Aha, there are the candles. Great. So with those 50 candles, we'll see some more population brought over here. And then my question is, how much are they going to go through? They're going to go through 4. That's really freaking fast, man. Really fast. Wait, do they need candles when they're at artisans? I didn't check this. They need it. Holy lord, do they need it. Just have to buckle down, man. I think what I should do instead is, instead of having these guys over here, I just start exporting the beeswax and the rope to where I need it to go. So these guys don't have to worry about that. They can focus on just getting these things. I think maybe in the next episode I'll do that. Having these buildings over there on the other islands, it's gonna look pretty cool in my opinion, of course, but we'll find out. The cool thing about this game is you just need to keep playing around with it and figuring out what would be the best ways in building this, that. But I don't want to build more homes because that's just gonna mess with it at the moment. I think what I would like to do is make a nice little park back here for the church, and the church is not in the middle, so I know this is gonna really suck, but I'm gonna have to get rid of this church in order to fix it. And I will go over here. Plop this thing back down. Great. And head over to our awesome banners. Banner. And because they are part of the eternal sun of the Imperium, we're going to have to put our banners down. I mean, it's normal, okay? It's just, it has to happen. Sorry. Not sorry. Where's the... I think maybe this statue right over here, and then where is it on this side? Putting it over here? That would be kind of cool. And we can have the hedge in the back. I think that'll look nice. Some hedge over here, some over here. Connect this bit up. Right over to here. That's also pretty. And maybe we get just some like really nice gardens and such. There's a cool one. These ones are, no, these are for harbor. The special ones, I think I want to put the Eden burning tree right here in the middle. That's very pretty. And I wish I had enough room. Oh, we do have enough room. I thought these ones were larger. Let's put some chess tables down. That'll look pretty nice. And a little fountain would go a long way, I think. That's not a little fountain. Where's my little fountain? Fountain. But that's different, isn't it? Yeah, it is different. But we'll put it in. No, it's fine. Okay, great. And then You know what? I always miss out on gazebo. Should I put a gazebo right in the middle? I think that makes it too crowded. Yeah, I don't want it to be too crowded. I have some other cool... Where are those trees at? Yeah, let's put, like, this tree right here. Ooh, pretty. And then maybe this tree right over here. Very nice. I like this idea. That's really nice back there. Where are these? Excuse me? I have these? Okay, that's intriguing. I'll probably use that at some point. Donate the ornamental buildings, paved plazas. Oh, these are intriguing. I have an idea when it comes to these ones later on, so we won't utilize them right now, but we'll tackle this spot. So now we have a really beautiful park right behind our chapel, and we have a town carnival. Let's go. We're getting the candles back in here. That's awesome. How many do we need? We need 750. Okay, so let's fast forward it a little bit so that can satisfy the condition. I want to get a couple more of these blocks upgraded to the workers so they can get what they require. Yeah. Oh, hell. Excuse you? Really? Really? One episode. That's all I'm asking. Editor's gonna write about this, isn't he? There's so many fire stations around here. Well, I know. They're close to one another. I get it. Just get rid of the freaking fire so I can rebuild this thing. Don't tell the prince, okay? I really, really, really do not want to listen to another... Well, I do not want these factories on my islands. These are my beautiful beefs. They must not be sullied by your Imperium technology. Well, I mean, you know what, dude? You want us to leave? We can. Absolutely. I hear that there's a very large empire that doesn't like you already, wanting to come back. Oh, they're marching behind here, dude. That's so cool. It's like the prince is hosting this. Oh, that's nice. That's so nice. It goes all the way to the entrance. Oh, I love this game so much. Okay, we need to upgrade a little bit more. Get these guys up to workers. I don't know why I just did those ones. You have the school there. Now we're just waiting on the tools to come in. Let's get them to artisans as quickly as possible. And that's why I'm fast forwarding it right now. We're not utilizing any of our worker workforces right now on Xandros, so that's okay. I don't mind upgrading these guys to the artisans just to see what they all look like. At least up here. Some of them still need some TLC. What's your problem? Oh, you're waiting. Okay. Okay, he's gonna write about it. All right, I have to be real. Like, the catastrophic explosion, that makes sense. That happened. But there's no electricity, period. I'm changing this out. That's the only thing I'm doing. I feel like I'm justified. That's just dumb. Yes. Yes. Yes, and yes. That is gorgeous. I want to go on a little walk. You guys want to go on a walk? Let's go. Walk all up in here. Really cool engine. Wait. I messed it up. Ah, nice. Nice. If you guys aren't putting banners in your games, and you've been here for a while, in my office. Right now, in my office. What do you want? What's your problem? Collect crates of explosives? Are you kidding me, you idiot? I'm gonna have to... Where the hell? Where are the explosives? I'm just trying to have a nice walkthrough with my Rantians, and you tell me that there are explosives around in this city. Okay. Okay, well, that's not good. It's a town carnival, and we have a saboteur from La Corona. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? How are we gonna find him? Eugene! No, Eugene's here. Eugene will protect us. If you guys don't know the story of Eugene, Eugene is actually our emotional support chicken that we saved from the clutches of Alonzo Graves. Look at him in all of his majesty. Look at him just waddle about. Bye, buddy. You have a great day. I need to find some dynamite. We'd have to go, like, through every individual street. If I just find one, I think I'll be able to look for it. That's the only thing that sucks when you're going on like a little walkthrough like this. If you try to do one of those quests, they could be anywhere. They could be absolutely anywhere. But look at this, absolutely gorgeous. Can we walk through it, or we have to walk around it? We can walk through it. Perfect. Really nice entrance to the prince's manor, or I guess in this case palace. Whole bunch of his people are happy that the principality is back. They can move back into their brand new homes, and they're all happy and giddy. We just won't tell them conveniently that there are a couple crates of explosives, but I'll try to find them. I think they'll be down in these streets, but I don't want to like go down each and every one of them because I feel like that's just going to be a little bit too much. But look at how gorgeous that these homes are. Absolutely gorgeous. These ones are the artisan homes. And they even have little stalls in the front too. Oh, there's people inside as well. Can we get in there? Oh, we can. Yo, this is a back alley. This really reminds me of playing Witcher 3. When you go to Novigrad and you just go through all the little nooks and crannies of that city, it's just gorgeous. I love that game. I will be eventually playing Witcher 3 for the channel. 150%. I love that game. It is one of my favorite games of all time. Oh yeah, absolutely. I love the roads too. Oh, there's explosives. Yo, dude, you can't pick that up, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. At least we found one. But at any rate, thank you so much. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. Please consider like, commenting, subscribing, hitting that bell button, sharing it with your friends. And I'll catch you on the next episode of my Rantians. But before all that, I need to yell at this police officer. There are explosives everywhere! Find them! Go, go, go!